What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Kaya, and I'm back with another banger. And today, y'all, I'm gonna be talking about how to escape a narcissist. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Narcissist, something like that. But I'm not gonna be saying any names or anything like that. But I'm just gonna tell y'all pretty much my story and what I did and how I overcame that situation. Okay, so let's get into it. First thing first, always pay attention to the signs because there's definitely signs that person will show you before things escalate. So, for instance, at first the person was really sweet, didn't show any signs of like bad anger problems, or like they didn't like make it seem like they were this angry type of person or can get that way. So they're really sweet. They I used to like read the Bible a lot. They would read the Bible with me. They would listen to me worship God, and just be like this Christian person or whatever, and finds out like that person was not that. That person was a narcissistic. He was violent. He was let's see, what is the word for it? I don't even know the word for it, but he was narcissistic, and that's what I'm getting here. So number one, pay attention to the signs, because there will be flags, there will be signs everywhere. Even if you don't know it, there is, and they were in my face, but I couldn't really see it. And okay, number two is this person or whoever you are with, they're gonna start off they're going to start with being sweet, and then you're going to gradually see them move into a different person, as is, let's see, they could start yelling more. And particularly it happened to me once I got pregnant with my first kid. This person and I stopped smoking. Let me put that out there. I stopped smoking and I got pregnant. This person started to get angry and would yell at me more, like yell at me sometimes for stupid reasons, like why are you yelling at me? But he would yell at me, right? He would call me names. We would just go back and forth, and I did play a part in this too, because I was very immature. I didn't have the mindset that I have now, and so I Alright, y'all, so we're back. I was talking about how the person would start off with the calling names, the cussing a lot. It would just be everyday arguing. Like, we're arguing every single day. It's about something. Okay, and meanwhile, I am the beginning stages of my pregnancy that I didn't even know I was pregnant, right? So, y'all, and another thing is to look out whenever, if you do get pregnant, whatever, look out for how they react. So whenever I found out I was pregnant, this person like reacted like weird. Like I was super excited or whatever, and he was just like, anywho, he was just like bland, like I don't know, maybe that's just a woman thing to be more excited than men, but he was just bland with it. But okay, I'm pregnant, whatever. We both don't have a job. And another thing about narcissists, some of them don't want to work. So, like, he did not want to work. He does not believe that working is a thing that he should do. Like, he want to own his own business. But the thing about that is, he wasn't starting to do his business. Like, he would just say, oh, I'm going to do this, and that. But didn't stick to that. Like, he would continue to not get a job, right? And he would be doing DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, stuff like that, and I would go with him to do those things. Now, when we were going to do those things, whenever he got mad at me, or I would say give him a wrong direction, or I would spill a cup or drop something, he would get extremely mad at me. We would get in an argument. Let me say that. We would get in an argument, and then he would try to swerve off the road. He would drive super fast. And that was like one of the biggest signs I saw. And I was like, okay, Micaiah, what have you got yourself into? Like, you need to think. But like I said, I was still immature, so I wasn't really thinking. I was like, okay, it's nothing. He's gonna change. He's gonna be a better person. Like, da da da. Finds out this person was an atheist, but he said he transferred his life or whatever. But he used religion to use me. He used religion to like kind of get into my mental because he knew I was trying to do better with God. He knew I was trying to grow my relationship with God, but he used that against me. And since he used that against me, that caused a lot of pain. So fast forward, after the whole Uber and DoorDash driving around, taking the food and we don't have nothing to eat, so we have to use DoorDash food or whatever because he doesn't want to get a job, right? And I'm pregnant and I'm super sick, right? But I ended up getting a job, which I ended up quitting. And the same day that I quit, due to the people and what they were doing, the car broke down. And I'm not sure how it broke down, but the car broke down. And y'all, this person, another thing to look out for, whenever I would go to sleep, he would leave the house. It was probably 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And he would be gone, and I wouldn't know it because when I'm pregnant, I sleep, like, I'm, like, dead sleep, okay? So, but I find out later that he would leave the house, okay? So, and he would try to blame it, like, he would try to plot twist it. That's another thing about narcissists. Okay, y'all, don't mind all these clips because I am filming off of Snapchat because my phone storage is full and I need to get a better camera. But, like I was saying, about the whole car situation, the car had kind of stopped soon as ever I quit the job. And so we was in a bum situation, and then really no job, no money, no nothing. And then this person had a gambling problem. So every time they got money, they gambled it. Like, this person got it up to, I think, like $2,000 some dollars or something like that. And they gambled it. Like, if that was me, baby, let's go get a car, But like I said, I wasn't in that type of mindset. So fast forward, we're still arguing every day, and I am pregnant. I'm getting like more into my pregnancy, I think first, second trimester, and then this one things escalated from just the arguing or whatever to the actually putting the hands on me. Okay, so that's the next step they're gonna do. They're gonna put their hands on you. And so the first incident was whenever I was trying to leave, and I was like, I'm gonna leave you. Like, I'm tired of this. I don't want to go through this no more. I'm going to leave. He did not want me to leave at all. He was like, you're not gonna leave. He told me that he would me, and he did put his hands around my throat. And another thing, when they put their hands around your throat, they will kill you. I mean, excuse me, I don't know if that's valid on YouTube, but they will, you feel me, sooner or later. And so I knew, like, okay, I need to leave. Like, I need to go. But y'all, I had the opportunity, right? I called my cousin. I was like, meet me here and here and here. I'm finna dip. I didn't say anything. That's another thing. When you're leaving a narcissistic, don't say nothing. You ain't even gotta pack your stuff. Leave it there. Leave while they're asleep, while they're doing something, while they're out. Leave. That's how I left. Well, that's not how I left. That's the first how I left. And so I left, and I went with my cousin. But I ended up coming back because, he played this sorry game and, oh, da-da-da, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I love you, da-da-da, the sweet talk. So I ended up coming back, and it only got worse. So the second time was whenever we was talking during the argument, and he would like punch the walls and stuff like that because he would just get so freaking like angry, y'all. He would get so angry, and then he'd tell me how he wanted himself. And then that's when I was pregnant. I was like, I want myself because, like, how you make me feel or whatever. And like I said, I played a part in it too. So I was the reason too. He wasn't the only reason, but I was too. But you should never treat a female like that, especially when pregnant with your child. Okay, so okay, y'all, so fast forward after that whole situation with him punching the walls and getting mad like that, stuff like that, I had a dog. Her name was Angel. Rest in peace to her. She would piss everywhere. And like I said, I was pregnant, and I guess I didn't do things as fast as he wanted me to do them. So he would get mad at her for like pissing on the carpet, or she would bite him, and he would get extremely mad. He would hit her like in the face and stuff. One time he got a hammer and was trying to hit her. Um, but yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, sorry. One day, it got so bad that he told me, he was like, "Do you want me to her?" And I didn't. I really, really didn't. But I was tired of seeing her like suffering. Like she was suffering so, so much. Like it was terrible what she was going through. And I did it, and I was just like, I don't know, like I'm just, you know, and I'm just going with whatever, right? And knowing that I don't want him to my dog. But it ended up happening, took her down the road, shot her. And he shot her multiple. That's why I knew this person was like and not a good person, because he told me that he shot her multiple times, and when she wasn't dead, he shot her a good time and looked at her while he was doing it. And that just like something in me was like, Micaiah, run, like run, because you're next. You feel me? You're next. And when you think it won't happen, it definitely will happen. But thankfully, I made it out alive. My baby made it out alive. And I didn't think my baby was going to make it out alive, because everything I was going through, right? I didn't think we were going to make it. And so, y'all, let me tell you how good God is. I had met a friend group on Facebook, and I had started talking to them. I was telling them my situation and everything that I was going through. And she was praying with me. They were praying with me. They was like, your baby's going to be good. You're going to get out of this. You're going to be reconnected with your family. And not even a month later, y'all, this is how God worked. There was something wrong with the water, y'all, in the house. And he thinks that an animal was like chewing on the pipelines or something like that. Whole time the water was off on the whole block. And I was on the phone with my friend, and I was like talking to her about it, and he was like, get off the phone. And I was like, why do I need to get off the phone or whatever? And he was like, okay, y'all, my phone died, but I'm back. So basically, like I was saying, I was on the phone with her, and he did not like that at all. Like, he was like, get off the phone. And I'm like, no, why should I have to get off the phone? And he was like, get off the phone. And he started to get violent. And I was like, I don't see the point of getting off the phone. He took my phone, and he was calling her all types of words. He took my phone and had put it on mute or had ended the call, something like that. But he ended up taking the phone. We had got into a really, really bad argument. And I was like, I can't do this no more. I want to leave. Like, I'm about to leave. And he was like, no, you're not. Basically told me I can't go anywhere. He told me nobody's going to love me. Nobody's going to accept me with a kid. My fiance accepts me with a kid. I'm in love. Like, so whenever they say that, run. But yeah, he was basically just like downgrading me and telling me I'm just this bad person, and that God, just using religion on me. Anyways, he was like, no, you're not going to leave or whatever. So y'all, I was thinking, and this when God came to me, and he was like, okay, girl, you're gonna have to armor up. Like, you gotta think. So I was thinking, y'all, and so it came to me. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna leave. I told him, I was like, I'm not gonna leave. And what I did was I gave him my phone, and I was like, you can take my phone. I just want to go walk, because we like in the country or whatever. I was like, there's nobody around. There's no police station around. There's nobody I could go to that he's thinking, right? So I was like, I just want to go on a walk. You can keep my phone or whatever. He was like, no, I'll go with you. I was like, please. I was like begging him. I was like, please, just let me go on a walk by myself. Like, I promise I'm not going anywhere. Soon as that I was able to leave that house, I was gone. Like, I went to his I think it's Amy house or whatever. I called the cops, and the cops came. They had was able to get my phone back, and asked me if I wanted to file a police report against him, and I said no. And I was like, because I don't know, I mean, I'm not that type of person. Like, I want that person to, like, I don't know, but I just didn't press charges. But like later on, when I think about it, I'll be like, I should have. But yeah, they would just ask me how to press charges, and I told them no. And I was just worried about getting my stuff and getting out. I got my stuff, got out, and ever since I left, y'all, it's been a blessing. Like, my life has been blessed. I have 3 kids now, like, and this all happened within 2 years. So it's been really good. But what I would recommend is definitely look at the signs. I know it's hard to leave, but sometimes it's better to leave than to stay and be dead. Because I'll be seeing like so many cases where people, they don't make it alive out of their situation or whatever. And it can definitely come to that. Even when you don't think it can come to that, it definitely can come to that. And you gotta be aware. That's another thing. Be aware of what's going on and how that person moved with you, especially if you're pregnant. Just be aware. Pray. Have faith and pray, because God was testing all my faith. Like, he was like, okay, Micaiah, you gotta have faith. You gotta get right. You gotta get connected with me in order for us to get out of this thing. Because I was praying, baby. I was praying. I was like, God, please help me. Like, I cannot do this. I'm gonna die. Like, I can't. And my baby, I was scared, boy. I was scared my baby was not gonna make it. But yeah, like I was saying, my baby made it to 40 plus weeks. He did not want to come out. He loved my little womb, but he stayed in there. I had a natural delivery. He was healthy as can be. He was big. I think 8 pounds 13 ounces. He was big. It was a blessing, y'all. It really was a blessing. But that's going to include my story time for that, escaping a narcissist. My next story time is going to be my C-section and my twin birth story. That right there is tea. Because, baby, it was a lot. It was a lot going on, you know. But y'all just stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. This was a little sad story, whatever. But I don't need no sympathy. I don't need no, you know, like, I'm good. I'm straight. Like, I mean, of course, I'm still kind of recovering from that, like, mentally. But, like, for the most part, I've recovered. But, you know, I just want to inform others, you know, just to be aware, know what you're getting into, and, you know, pray, have faith. But I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Just run it up. Until next time.